500 ranges? We're gonna show them who their daddy is. All right, boys, ready? All night. Put your hands in. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, stop!
What do you guys think of the Midget A team we got here?
It's fun to come out on a weekday, support the local community, and just give back to the community. Then that's what it's all about, kids.
What do you think about the game so far?
It's pretty, you know, a little slower pace, but it's fun to watch. A little different, but it's good.
Jimbo Ghostkeeper, plays shortstop, currently batting 500. Pitch once in a while, it could hit a guy. So,
what do you think of Jimbo Ghostkeeper?
Jimbo, I think he's a pretty good player, solid. You know, his defense, you know, a little lacking, but his hitting makes up for it.
What about that Bailey Lubacan guy? What do you think about him?
Well, that Bailey, don't even get me started. It's sketchy, but, you know, handles the bat well. Pitching, I don't know, he's going in right away. Let's see it. I know.
Last home game here, and trees are falling everywhere. Nate, do you have anything to say about what's going on right now?
Well, someone have a marker? Oh, he has it. Nate has it. Give me a marker.
And now to weatherman Adam Sarink.
We've got some mild cumulonimbus cloud formation, 30% chance of precipitation. Yeah.
Nate McKay, rookie sensation. That's why I'm why the fans come out.
Jackson Dole, third baseman. Braden Knight, right-handed pitcher. I play some infield. I do a lot for this team. I'm the best player on the team.
Shrink, number 69. 420. What would I like to add? I guess 419 plus 1 equals 420. Tell you what, did you know that if you take the word hit and replace the front letter with a T, you get tit?
Roger Shantz once said, it's not how big you are, it's how big you play.
Here we go.
There we go, boys. There we go. Oh! There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh,
Round one, baby. Round one.
We can't be beat. We can't.
Travis Latray, first base. Joshua Nix plays second base, catcher, any place where the coach puts me.
My name's Hunter Dzwinko. I play center field.
My name's Colin. I play right field.
hey Travis, some people know you as one of the best first basemen in this league. How do you feel about that? Hunter, how do you feel the Red Sox season has come along this year? You're an all-around player here, Joshua. How do you feel your bat has been this year?
I feel very good about that.
That's right on, right on.
It's gone pretty good.
It's been a bit cold. Get on base mostly by walks.
How good do you feel your power is when at the plate?
Not as much power, more contact hitter.
That's what the Red Sox need, a contact hitter like this guy right here. Thank you, folks. Travis Latray. How do you feel your bat has gone personally? I've seen you recently batting just under 100.
Yeah.
That's really bringing the Red Sox down though, Hunter. Even though they're 12 or 11-1, how do you feel you accomplished this team?
I think I've accomplished some pretty good catches there.
Thank you very much, Hunter. Hunter Dzwinko, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I realize your on base percentage is just over 500, but your batting percentage is just over 200. How do you feel your glove has been outfield?
I think it's been golden, maybe flat.
Right on. You're a real team player for this guy. Thank you, Joshua Nix.
No problem.
Jamal, where's your glove?
This team would be nothing without me.
Don't let
Hey folks, I'm here with Peyton McIsaac and Jim Ghostkeeper here, and this is Red Sox TV. We're just here to give out some awards for the 2017 year, and yeah, it was a pretty successful season for the Sox. Finished in first place, but not too well in provincials and the league final. Didn't win any of those. So we're gonna start off with some awards here, folks. And today, first we got up MVP, and Peyton here's gonna name the candidates.
Alright, so for the MVP voting here, it was voted on by league general managers, and MVP candidates from your Red Sox was Braden Knight, Hayden Powick, Jackson Dole, and Adam Serink. And I am proud to announce that by a unanimous voting decision, Braden Knight is this year's league MVP.
And that moves us to our second award here, the Silver Slugger Award for the best batting average.
And boy, Jim, was that not a tight race.
Oh no, not even close. Not even close. And with the candidates here, Peyton's gonna name them again here.
All right, the candidates for this one, we got Bailey Labucan. Jim, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how his name was even brought into discussion.
Yeah, he's pretty bad all year. Actually, it's kind of ridiculous.
Like, I don't know who may name these candidates, but sure, depressing sign is on the list.
Sure is.
Second candidate is Travis. And you know what? That is a solid candidate, you know?
Yeah, no doubt. After they name Bailey, they have to name Travis, you know. Travis just blows Bailey out of the water when it comes to batting.
And then, Jim, am I reading this right? Were you named the top
candidate? Oh, wait, actually I was, yeah.
Actually, I'm now going to announce Silver Slugger Award as Jim Bob Ghostkeeper. Only guy showed up today, so I'd like to personally congratulate you.
Thank you, Peyton. Silver Slugger Award, folks. I'll take that home today. And that moves us to our third award, Top Defensive Player. And our candidates are?
Candidates for the Golden Glove are going to be Nate McKay, Hunter, Scott Curtis, and Josh Nix. And this was actually a very easy voting one for this one.
Yeah, no doubt. Nate was good all year, you know. He's yet to make an error, so it wasn't really it was a pretty easy decision on who to pick here for the GMs here. Pretty unanimous decision.
So as you guys have just recently heard from Jim Bob here, Nate McKay has won the Golden Glove Award this year. And now this brings us to another set of awards. This first award, actually, Jim, was a Red Sox worst.
Red Sox worst. Worst blown save in team history in 55 years.
55 years.
55 years.
Is the worst one.
Worst one.
So the candidates for that one, this is just a single inning blow. And it was Travis, Bailey, Hunter, and David Powick. And I gotta say, like, there was some discussion at the table, but my vote was locked in.
Yeah, same with me. I think our voting here is mutual, and I think we both picked Bailey on this one. You know, last provincial game there, and we were up four runs, and he gets 7 earned in 1 inning of play, taking the loss on the day. You know, and last provincial game.
May I also say, this was Jim Bob's last minor baseball game ever. Come out with that type of performance. And I just in here via Red Sox TV, Bailey Labucan, unanimous vote.
Yeah.
Biggest blown save.
Yeah, it's pretty depressing to see Bailey blow it like that, but you know, that's not a big surprise, you know.
No, coming from him, Jim, like, I couldn't have expected anything more.
No, me either. And that moves us to our second award for worst commitment on the Red Sox this year.
And boy, there was a lot of it, eh?
Yeah,
it was pretty depressing. It was such a strong team. But nominees for this one: Eric DeLuey. Guy played half the games. He had shin splints. He had parties to attend, and at the end of the year, he flat out gave up.
Yeah, it was just going on and on about that guy. The guy loved to party. He was not committed to baseball. We were doing good all year, and he just wasn't there. And second nominee for that one is Scott Curtis.
And you know what? I am surprised to see him on this list.
Me too.
I thought he was very.
He was there.
very
Yeah, he was pretty committed, you know. But the farmers markets are on Thursdays, our practices are on Thursdays. You know, it's pretty hard for him to commit. But I'm surprised to see him on this list.
And the other nominee is Colin, and I think you know what is that Colin also has a lot of shifts at work.
Yeah, that is true.
You can't blame him for working hard.
Yeah, kid works hard.
Worker.
Pumps gas all day, you know. What can you say?
He does a great job at it too.
He does a great job.
Filled me up a few times. And worst commitment, not a big surprise here. I'd say it goes to Eric Louis. And now we're taking us into our last award for the Red Sox, and this one is going to be worst batting average.
Well, here are our nominees for worst batting average. We got Adam Serink, Eric DeLuey, Colin Stevens, and Hayden Powick.
And I want to say that this one actually was a tight race.
Yeah, it sure was.
Some of the averages were south of 200, I'd
200,
say.
yeah.
Which is just terrible.
It's terrible compared to the rest of the team there, yeah.
If you add a couple of these averages, they wouldn't even equal some of you guys. Eh?
No, like most of the team was above 500 easily
Yeah,
above 500.
so that's just pathetic.
And the
You
winner
should hang up the cleats. So.
Oh, honestly, yeah. And the winner goes to Adam Serink here. He's about 110 batting average. You know, he tries to get hit a lot by pitches, but it doesn't work out that much.
You know what? His OBP, I would say, was terrible.
Terrible.
Do you actually have the exact number here? OBP was 210. And that
210.
is terrible. Like if you calculate that with the earned runs that we need, that is just pathetic.
It's terrible average by Adam here. And yeah, he takes home the worst batting average. And that concludes it for the awards today. So what do we got next year, Pete?
You know what? I think maybe we would just like to send out a thank you to all the fans that supported the Red Sox all year.
Yeah.
And maybe we could just send out a quick message to Bailey Labucan if he could just hang those shoes up.
Yeah, the guy's terrible. Like he's got to hang up the cleats. I think got to know about him coming back.
We want to win next year.
Yeah, exactly. We want to be successful in provincials.
But that is all, folks, and we are out from Red Sox TV.
I was shocked. Help him with the shin splints.
Red Sox TV, we got Braden Rock in here in the studio today, and we are discussing Eric DeLuey's pathetic rookie season with the Midget A Red Sox. And first question for you, Braden. As a person, how would you describe Eric?
He's an okay guy. He would usually show up to the diamond drunk.
I'm not gonna lie, that does not surprise me one bit with a guy like Eric. He drove to school drunk a few times. Keep going. What is your thoughts on Eric's batting average? I'm gonna give you a number here, and you can just see what you think about it. Okay, a batting average of 0.160, 16%. He hits the ball.
Well, it kind of makes sense because he only played like 6 games and he hit the ball like twice.
Yeah.
Every game I watched, he only got on base by walking. Or by getting walked, my bad.
I will say he has been very pathetic with his play this season. What do you have to say about Eric's shin splints that he experienced throughout the season?
He's known to fake injuries to get out of things such as school. He would fake migraines and throw up in the parking lot just to go home. And yeah.
All right, Braden, thank you for your time today, and I'd like to thank you for coming in and giving your thoughts on Eric. And now I would like to call up the man himself, Eric DeLuey, up to have a quick chat. And back on Red Sox TV, I got Eric DeLuey in the studio right now. And Eric, I just want to say that was quite the season you had, wouldn't you say?
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of ups and downs.
More downs than ups, yeah.
Through the first, how many games did you play?
Probably like good 7.
7 games?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had 5, so maybe I missed a couple
yeah,
here and there.
That's all right.
But first I wanted to ask, you had a batting average of 160 and an on-base percentage of 190. So would you say that extra 30% there, or the extra 3% I should have said, was hit by pitches?
I was never hit by a pitch, more never really swung.
Oh.
I didn't want the strikeout. I'd rather just have the walk than a strikeout.
Okay, yeah.
It looks better.
Didn't want to have any dingers, but wanted to play it safe, which actually didn't work out for you with
No, it did not.
low batting average.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate. And then defensively, 12 errors in the 5 games I've seen, so maybe more in the 7. What's your take on that?
I think that's very inaccurate. I think I had a good couple of 2 catches in there.
Just checking my sources on here, I'm seeing 12 errors. Unforced errors, to be exact.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Also, I wanted to wonder, I was just curious. You received a medal.
I did.
However, you quit.
Yes.
So, what was the thought process on you receiving a medal?
Don't think I really deserved it. I may have injured myself.
You know what? You're a man of your word, though, and you gotta respect something like that. So, the shin splints.
The shin splints.
What happened there? What was the scenario?
No one really believed me when I was limping everywhere. They all just said I was faking it. I think I injured myself when I did my couple runs.
Okay.
Maybe some of those catches when I jumped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop your fucking lying.
So then, what do you have to say about Braden Rock's interview earlier? Do you have any comments on that?
I do have some comments on that. It was very mean. I don't think I deserved that much. But he can think what he wants.
So will you be returning to the Red Sox next season?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm gonna be a fan.
Hang up the cleats?
Hang up the cleats for good.
You know what? I think that's a great step to them becoming a better organization.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too.
It'll
Not really help them.
Help them a lot in the playoffs, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'd like to thank you for your time in the studio today, and wish you best of luck as a fan.
Skirt, hold up, pull up, take your main hoe, it's me. She gone off the molly, I'm gone off the weed. I do what I want and I do as I please. And if you don't like it, hotel it at ease, it's easy.
On Red Sox TV, I got Scurtis, broadcaster, player, maybe a future coach, we don't know. And Scott, how do you feel being on the show?
Oh, it's great. #1 show I heard on Sportsnet now, and yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh, glad to have you here. First, I would like to ask you about your guys' season. How do you feel it went?
Well, besides going 11-1, knocking 12-0, it went okay. It went okay. Could have been better for sure.
Absolutely, and I would like to ask you, any dressing room problems throughout the year, or was it fairly solid?
Well, you know, there were just some times where we had Eric Dooley show up to games and practices in his street clothes and not participate.
Oh, I'm Eric Delu. I play Midget A Baseball. Haven't played all season though.
I had heard about these issues.
Yeah, it was just like he didn't care about anything.
And you could tell that by him quitting, which made it even more obvious.
Exactly, and it was just like after the 5th game, we went to West Etna and Eric didn't show up, and you know he was being a good luck charm throughout the season, and then we lost that game, and all of a sudden our season turned from 5-0 to 5-1, and you know if Eric was there and had commitment,
things could have been a lot different.
Exactly.
Now I would like to ask you, you led the league in hit by pitches.
I did.
That's not his dad. That's not his dad.
And What is the reasoning behind this? Because this have to do with your batting stance, or what was the issue with this?
You know, I would say it was my batting stance. It changed every game, and not in the good way. Like, it just gave the pitcher a bigger target every single time. Like, just was way out there for them just to hit me.
But with this, you did have a high on-base percentage.
I did.
Which could translate into a lot of runs.
I did, which it helped out the team a lot. It hurt a bit, but it helped the team out. So.
Which is awesome. Well, Scott, just to touch up on this, you were nominated for an award.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
So that is a pretty big honor in your rookie season.
Yeah.
I think Eric took that one home.
Yeah,
Worst commitment.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Just being nominated is just a absolute treat.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So personally, I'd like to thank you for coming on the show and taking your time.
Thanks very much.
And that is Red Sox TV.
Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping.